All right. I guess people can hear me now, right? All right. I don't know how to start. All right. So, hi. I'm Tan. And I'm the mastermind behind all the music that you listen to this channel. That's a good intro, Tan. So, today we're going to do something quite fun. Really fun, by the way. Mine Yours. The song that we're breaking down today is Mine Yours.
You got me feeling like I'm yours. Feeling I'm yours. You got me feeling like
I think that's just going to be best by listening to the song first. It's the 12th song in Ember's playlist. And then maybe come back, I think. Or if you want to listen to this first and appreciate it more through this way, we don't discriminate. So it's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. All right. But that's what we're gonna do today, which is covering all the stuff that's in the DAW in the session. And at the end of the video, I'm just gonna answer some of your questions. You guys asked some stuff on Instagram, and also like through DMs and stuff. And when I posted that dumbass story, I've seen some crazy ones now. Oh my god, god damn it! I love you guys though. But yeah, let's just hop in. All right, so the song kind of start in this premise. Okay, let me just like, I forgot to record the screen, so this is very unprofessional. So the song kind of start in this premise of this guitar, this. I thought it'd be really cool, and then I just like put it straight into the session, and then I started just like oh, it's gonna be like a very cool melody. And I was like, oh, that sounds so cool with like everything. And so I got all these ideas in my head, and I just start rolling with it. So yeah, I mean, the first part is just like the guitar, and then it comes into this, I call it stack of it's like this crazy synth, this crazy bell that sounds so cool. That kind of dissolves into the reverb, and I put like a light flanger on it as well, so it sounds really dreamy. I love it. So it just keeps going, and so with everything, it sounds so pretty, so cute. And then of course we go to the drums. Yeah, the drums. It was just a very reverb rim that I put in there, and then just a kick. We got this percussive thing as well, which is nice. Puts a lot of rhythm into that part. I just EQ'd it a lot. Let me just, oh, the EQ's down here. I just like EQ'd it like crazy, so it sounds very muffled, but yeah, it really adds to that texture of the drum section. So yeah. And then when we move to the big parts, the chorus, obviously there is a whole chunk of synths being layered. So I got a friend who is like a synth aficionado, and he has like 5 billion sounds of synths. So he has like all these plugins on his Mac, right? And I was just like, dude, can I borrow your Mac just a bit? So like I sent him like the MIDI file of the chords, and then and then he just let me like go crazy with like his synths. So I definitely couldn't remember all the presets, like what the preset is for each of the plugins, but I probably, oh my god, I probably could tell like what's the number, what's the freakish like preset is. I mean, I have to do research again, but let's just go through it. I guess let's just run through whatever it's in here. All right, these other shiz that I labeled. So like it's a lot of layers. It is a lot of layers. So this first thing, which is like a wow wow. We got that one. This constellation thing, which sounds like an orchestra. Kinda, just kinda. All right, don't quote me on that, damn it. So we got this one, that one, which is really nice. This one, what did I label it? I gotta look because everything. You know what? I think this is way too small. Why is the session so small? Because I put it at 60%. All right, that's much. I can look up because it's very far away. I'm sorry. My apologies. I should have done this earlier. So this one I named Synth that hits. So it's like a very classic like retro type synths, I guess, which give it like a very nice texture and very like neon retro type thing. I don't know how to I can speak English. And one of my favorite, this reverb, this reverse crazy thing, my absolute favorite. Oh, it sounds so good. That one. And then we have more synths, which is this one. I don't remember calling it. Oh, this one, like, it's a very ghosty thing that I love. So yeah, it's like very reverby and roomy. I love. This one's like a more fluty thing. Even way more like crazy verby. So good. And yeah, I mean bass. This is like a stock Ableton thing, bass housey. It's like my favorite like bass ever. Even like I just use it in a ton of songs and it just sounds kind of cool. So yeah, and of course the lead with voice, which is something that kind of runs with the vocals. It runs with the melody of the vocals, so that's why I put it as lead with voice. Which is like an omnisphere patch. Really nice. So everything together. Oh, I forgot about this one. What is this? Oh, so it's another bass, but it's like more. It's like another omnisphere patch. Boom. It goes alongside with the bass. Yeah, but I guess that these sections are some of the most crazy stuff that I worked with in terms of like synth related stuff. I freaking love this part. So yeah, I guess let's just move on. So the drums, I mean, you gotta admit the synth's kind of nice, right? I'm sorry. All right. So drums. So first off is this impact that kind of gives it like more, and then just reverse back. And this hard snare that layers with the no, it doesn't layer with anything. The back though, but it should be layering with the rims, but I make sure that I just want to accentuate a lot of the sort of very light chorus. So yeah, as a harder snare, I put some compression and a little bit more reverb on there. Oh, there's hats, which is like very basic hat. It's the most generic hat ever. And yeah, just align everything with the drums. With everything else. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's already like 90% of the song. And it all boils down to like how I want to diverge each part. Next part is just like. So this part I actually automated the drums, so it sounds very dampened, very like muffled. You don't need your hands. It's just moved itself. That's crazy. So yeah, I just automate that with all the stuff that's still going. So it's just like the basics. And oh yeah, this FaceTime thingy, which is named FaceTime thingy. I did not realize that. It's just a FaceTime. But yeah, I just put in a FaceTime so it sounds kind of fun, and it transitions really nice. I mean, if you hear it. So yeah, I mean, it's a very small dumb thing. I was like looking for a way to transition these two parts together, because like the first one doesn't have anything, so I just trying to find something creative and find something kind of dumb to do it. And so I was like, oh, you know what, let's just record like a FaceTime sound and then just put it in straight into the session. Oh yeah, there's the introduction of some grungy guitar, which layers really well in this section, gives it a lot of highs. And also some lead. Which give the guitar a lot of like texture, which is really nice. So yeah, this section is really nice. Yeah, there are more stuff here. So it's more like adding a few stuff that makes sense and just like layered more. So this one, I think I just put in like a lot of reverb and some flanger, so it sounds kind of crazy. So it sounds like a lot of ambient, which is really nice. I guess that's it. That's the only thing that I added into this section. This no idea log jam. It's like this one is in one of Jeremy Zucker's like sample pack, and I thought this one's going to be really cool to add in the section. So I just put this. So yeah, it adds a lot of harmonies into the section as well. I mean, it's not a lot, but like it's really subtle, but it's really beautiful. So yeah. So yeah, it's really nice. I mean, the end section has a few more stuff, which is this mod power puff riser, also from Jeremy Zucker's sample pack. So yeah, I mean, that's the entire instrumentals, and let's just go for the vocals. Vocals, I definitely do things more minimally. I mean, it wasn't a lot of like crazy like processing. All I did was just like use the basic and then just add a reverb. That's it. That's like basically the vocals and a lot of like the vocals that I do in the album, which is like very simple. So let's just, it's gonna be embarrassing.
Tan dress and the white tee, heads raising with my mind bleeding. Can't sense my emotions. The room is getting sharper by the minute. Oh, tell me where to go. Tell me if say so. Love is way too.
Reverb. So yeah, it's just like a reverb part. These crazy stuff, these little nibbles, are just delays. So if you listen at these parts,
Go find someone else. Boy, no waste.
if you listen closely, there's like some delay, some crazy dumb delay that I did so it's just, so it's just the same processing over here, and with some more some format shift, which I used from the M Auto Pitch, which is really nice. And yeah, it's just H delay, just classic delay from Waves. So yeah.
Go find someone else. Boy, don't waste it on yourself. Let's say, girl, I couldn't help. No, I can't. The time I spent imagining the world where you call me mine.
So yeah, I mean, that's basically the entire song. This is a really fun project. So yeah.
Bitches, if you love, if I stayed a bit more.
So yeah, that's basically the breakdown, and let's just move on to the Q&A, the question things that you guys asked me on Instagram. So let's just. So we're back at this view right now. It's really nice, very chill. And I just want to say, before we go to the questions, I really appreciate that a lot of you guys asked for this song. And I think that this is one of like my favorite songs in the album, like production wise, because it's a lot of experimentation, like stuff that I learned from the song itself is tremendous. And I like when people like ask me about,
oh, how do you write the song? Like,
I really love talking about it. In general, I just really love talking about production and talking about like stuff that, you know, I make, and I probably sound like a professor, and you guys are just like dropping out of my Zoom call or something. But yeah, I mean, I really love talking about this and reaching to the end right now, listening through. Maybe you guys could understand my point of view. So let's just get to the questions. Okay, first question. How long did it take to make it? How long did it take? So it was a random like Wednesday, plucking through the guitar, and I just fell in love with it ever since, and I just spent the entire day kind of grinding through it. Yeah, I mean, there's mixing wise, because I mixed the song in like a different day, so maybe just like say, okay, 2 or 3 days, when I finished the song from scratch, writing, production, and arranging the entire song in general. All right, what is it about? It's about like, okay, you have a crush on this one person, right? Oh, this person makes me feel like we're in a relationship, and it's not even real, but you just kind of fall for it. I know it's like a very weird juxtaposition where it's like it's supposed to happen, but it never really. So the concept of the song is like a very dreamy, very like imaginary type song. I guess that it's very like ambient, it's very like reverby in a sense, and the song kind of derives from that context, and it's pretty cool, I guess. Next question. Did you stumble upon any obstacles when making the song? I guess obstacles, there's definitely a lot that I learned along the way. One is definitely like, okay, how to like mess around with the synths, because synths is definitely something that I'm very new to, and just finding the texture, finding the, I guess, like presets that they have in the software and trying to tweak it out so that it makes sense in the production. Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the harder things when it comes to like making the song. Not too hard coming up with the production. It's just like finding the sounds and trying to make sure that it makes sense in the context of the song is what makes it hard for me, I guess. Next question. What are the gears used to make this song? You mean like music gear? I guess music gear. I use like a very old MacBook. It's like a 2020 MacBook Pro. It's like the baseline. It's not even powerful. I mean, if you notice like during the breakdown section of this video, it jitters. It's like gasping for air at this point. But I use that. I use this mic, the SM7B. Sure. I use this just primarily like recording harmony and recording all those delays for you. My usual condenser mic, which is the Anti 2A. Yeah, I just use that to record my normal voice. And I used to use Streamlined Scarlett 2i2 by Focusrite. I mean, it's something that I just use for a very long time. It's just reliable. But yeah, it's really old now and it's catching its last breath. I'm using like a better interface now, which is really nice. But yeah, how do you mix your vocals and why do you choose to do that? I guess that the vocals are definitely something that it's very different for different people. Like not every chain works for every voice, so I'm gonna list all the shit over here, like all the names of the stuff that I use, and it's kind of like in this order. But yeah, this is my chain, and it works for me. All right. And it's because like my voice is very finicky, it's very weird, like all the frequencies doesn't work the way that it's supposed to be in every song, so I just have to like tweak it in every song so it doesn't stay stagnant the way that it is. So yeah, that's my vocal chain. I mean, you could obviously change how the orders and change how you want to make your voice sound like, but yeah, like mixing the vocals is as creative as the production of it. So, and the last question is, what's the one thing that you wish you could change in the song and why? What's the one thing? Okay, I guess that besides like mixing, because I need to change that. I mean, like, I'm not like a great mixer. I just make songs and write about it. I would love to study like a full-on course just mixing and just mastering overall, so that could change. But I guess that like sonically or like production wise, I guess that the song is kind of meant to be in that way, in that fashion. I guess that one thing that could change from it, it's like the vocals could be way more creative, right? I mean, it's just simple, dry, and reverb, and there's a few splashes of harmony and delay over there. So I guess just like, because I'm trying to get on to use like other effects as well on vocals, such as like vocoder, or like Waves has the Ovox thing, which is super cool. I really want to try to use them. Just trying to get creative with it. But yeah, so yeah, and that wraps up with the video, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. I really enjoy talking about this and just geeking out. Again, like if you guys want me to break down any other songs in the album or anywhere, I would love to do it. It's been it. Thank you, and see you guys in the next one.